Boys, again, so we have another one, Kia Cadenza. It's gonna be 2015, so I'm gonna replace the windshield. I already put my line inside. Remember, we're gonna do technique cross lines, so we're ready to go. Now, remember, this one is already working. So somebody already worked on this car because I'm missing 1, 2 clips. So probably service, or someone did the service, or maybe another glassman before, but someone already worked on this one. Remember, my glass is gonna be GB white. So it's coming with attachment, but it's not coming with the molding. Remember that? GTY means no molding sometimes, or mean moldings, but no brackets. In this case, it's going to be a GBY, but it's coming with my attachment for my rain sensor and my condensation sensor. So I have to put a universal molding. It's going to be Marcy, the PUM7. So I have to already put the molding on, so I have to just cut and 45 and re-glue the corners. I don't re-glue the corners because when I put the 45, when you put the urethane around the corner pretty close to the molding, when you set the glass, they be expanding and it's gonna just catch these corners. But I'm gonna use a glue coming from Equalizer. That one is really nice. They dry faster than anything else I know. Before I use a super glue, but super glue is not good, crystallize too fast. But the Equalizer, that one is really nice. Okay, so that's all. Pull this little cow was easy. Again, we have a lot of ammo. I hate that thing, but nothing I can do. Okay, we're gonna put the line now in. Already insert my line, so I was gonna cut the time here. I'm gonna see if I can make this one and another one and see if my line is still as good or it's gonna break. We're gonna find out. Okay. Now this one, remember when we have a cracks pretty close to the edge, we gotta get really careful. Because those kind of cracks on the edge, sometimes they cut the mold, the line. And this line is already old because I already used a couple times, so I have to get very careful with this one now, especially on this part. So I'm gonna go really slowly on this part because I don't want to cut my line. Or I have to make a pre-cut using my zip blade. You see that part of the line. So the problem is this one is already old. Probably just 6 times is enough for the Egan X96, but I will try to go more and see if I can make it. A little more. Let's see. You see, that's why we have the camera, okay? Because look at the scratches right here. You see, really bad over here. So that's because maybe someone already used the cut knife and they scratch all this area. Something happened here. You see the scratch very bad, and this is typical for the cut knife. So missing clips. So probably the windshield has been already replaced, but I will find out later. Okay, we're gonna just start working our power tools. Careful with that area, we have a crack right there. Okay, now remember, we're gonna remove these ones. This is the sensor. This is the old version. Remember, the sensors for the Cadillacs, they always come in with these ones. You only open this part right here and you can just put your sensor right there this way. This is the old version for the Cadillacs before. Now this one is not coming with my glass. Let me see if I can. Let me try just open this one. I don't want to damage the chip, so I'm going to try to save this one because remember, the Kia, most of the cars coming with the sensors or no sensors, but always this part is missing. It does depend how much you're going to pay for the glass. But you know, I suggest my contractors order with everything. But you know, sometimes contractors or dealerships, they want to go more low on the price, and you know, it's a little difficult sometimes. Okay, so let's start making the cuts. Remember, we're gonna lock this part first. Let's see if I can make this one with my line. Safety. The line is little, so I'm gonna go slowly now. We stop right there. Remember, we can leave 4 or 5 inches here. I leave a little more than 5, but it's not a problem. Right there. And now we're gonna move here. I found this little shake right here by this tree, so it's nice. It's not very hot, but little shake is better. Alright, we're gonna just switch our lock right here. This sits very high. I'm gonna get careful with that crack on the corner. I don't want to break my window, my cord. Alright. And now we're gonna change that one here. Now here I'm gonna get careful. For this part, I'm gonna just work outside to just prevent this line is gonna cut with this part right there. So there you go. We're gonna pass that one. Yeah, you see? Let me show you something. I can see a cut right here. Let me show you. Right here. You see this one? It's got a big cut right here inside. You see that one? Little gap. So this is because sometimes when they have the cut knife, and the cut knife is the big one, or you know, those kind of 1.5 or something like that, they're gonna catch the interior, and you see it's damaged already. So that's why I'm sure someone already worked on this car. That's why I'm recording, because sometimes these guys want me, they're gonna try me to pay for this one, and I won't. There. What happened in this part is really tight, so when I was cutting on this part, you see my line already moved from here to here, so that's when it's really tight. You see, it's cutting at the same time. Okay, so we make that cut. So you see, on this process, when we go slow, remember we're on the second speed, we're in the fourth gear, and we go slowly, and the cut is really nice. You see the line is still really nice. I mean, because when I'm making the cut, I'm going slowly. You know, it's a cut really nice, so the core still is good, the fiber. So maybe 2 more. Okay, so this is the 7. This is number 7 times. Okay, so let's see if we can make a 10. Could you see the blade? The blade was cutting like this. So that's the only problem with a cut knife. If they're very big, and when you insert the line and you go on this position, you're gonna catch that one. You gotta go on this way, making the blade go out a little bit. So, but it's alright. Okay, I'm gonna clean this. I'll be right back to show you how to fix this one, and that's it. Cover the scratches, put the glue on, and let's go, because we're expecting rain later today. So see you next shot, guys. We already cleaned the V. They put a lot of glue in some areas, but some areas the problem is those guys use the razor blade and they make a couple of problems here. Let me show you. So okay, first we're gonna fix that big cat right there. The second one, they use like a little razor blade and they had a rush problem on the top, just a little bit, but I cannot leave this one, or it's gonna make this one right there, it's gonna, and this one they're gonna just start making that problem, and it's gonna just start destroying. You see the blade, the white line? Oh my god, let me take this one, it's a little tight. So you see, when they use a razor blade, check it out, all the big cuts, and they start to rush the problem. So let me see, today we're gonna do something else. You know, the level, depending on the level of the rush, is you can do it or not. So I'm gonna use this one. Remember I bought this one last time, so I'm gonna take the thinner one. I have my Dremel, you know, the little drill, the Dremel, but I don't have it with me today. I left that one at home yesterday because I was doing my, you know, my blocks for my stick from equalizer, so I have to use this one today. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna just scratch a little bit right here, just to make the metals go clean. Nothing really bad. Okay, that's one. Another one here. Two. Just the scratches, you see the rush, because that one is gonna, if you even put the cover with the primer, it's not gonna help. They're gonna just start making the same problem. So let me see if I have something else here. I think that's all. That was the worst over there. Just 3 of those, they start making the rush. And the problem is many guys put primer on and it's not going to help. So these ones are good. It's just the metal upside showing, so it's good. There you go, a little one right there. And this one too. There you go. Just a little tiny spots, not too much. Okay. At this point, it's not going to be a problem priming. I'm going to use my daubers because now I need more primer. Because my little tiny sticks, they're not going to be enough. We're going to just cover those scratches right there. And the scratches, these very long scratches here. I'm not primer, might be, okay? Just the scratches and the little tinny here. I have to go more deep here and I scratch a little bit more. Not double dipping, remember. This one is good. Oh, and I got a big one right here. Here. Okay, that's all. Now we're gonna fix that cut on the pillar side. Oh, I forget. Let me make a little repair, and the big scratch is right there. So you're gonna use any kind of piece of cardboard. What I do is get like a little teeny right there, using this little fine point. Okay, so we're gonna make a little touch up. It's not my fault, but I want to do this because if not, they're gonna say I did it. You see the little tiny, just a little teeny. Just fill in those little holes right there. This is not my job, but I'm here and I am the last person is touching this car, so if I left this one here, they're gonna say I did it no matter what. But I have my camera, I can prove it wasn't me. But the people sometimes is mad because they say, why you didn't report it or try to fix it. Just right there, okay? Not too much. Okay, now for the other one, you need another piece of cardboard. You're gonna use one of your doubles. You're gonna use any kind of glue, you know, 3M, whatever it is. You're gonna spray here. This one you're gonna put a little bit piece more on this way, just pull it, don't worry about that, just pull that, get your glue, put a little bit right here, don't mess the glue inside, or it's going to be really difficult to remove that glue from the pillar side. Almost impossible. Just a little plastic here because sometimes this one is stick with the part right there. Okay, we're going to let it dry a little bit because remember this kind of glue is the contact glue. You have to let it dry a little bit on air. And now we go with the molding. Remember, we're gonna cut 45. I didn't put my suction cuff yet because I was cutting with those. Don't touch the area. Remember, it's a little windy. Okay, and make you 45. Remember, following this line, making the cut right here. When you cross your moldings, the only you have to do is cross your cut right here in the middle, exactly by 45. After that, just pull a little bit and just continuing the cut here. Here, cut inside. Remember, like any trim has to cut from inside to get the room and the molding closed. Okay, and after that, let me cut this one so I didn't cut. There you go. You can close your molding. Okay, cut a little piece right here. Inside, and you see you got your 45. Really good. If it's a little bigger, just cut a little corner. Remember, the molding is a little more bigger. Now this is the glue from Equalizers. It's very nice, very strong, but the problem is when you use the tip, most of the time the tip dry. So what I did is just put one of these ones, cut the other one, and just put this one very, very tight, and it's gonna make this one be fresh and don't dry. Okay, so now this one we're gonna do, let me get my suction cups now, because I think I'm ready to set my system. Remember, we're gonna just set one over here. One in the middle. And remember, when you have your tubing, this is the prototype, okay? It's not a final product. You're gonna have it when this on sales. And the other one is a little more longer, just a little one. So you're gonna use the size of this one. Let me show you. You got the fork. Remember the fork right here? You're gonna use this one, the entire arm, and you're gonna use measures right here. But you're gonna see the instructions on your set, okay? So we're going this way, and 2 inches from here, 1 to 2 inches, and right there. All right. Okay, and we're gonna put some glue here. This one dries faster, so it's really nice. So we only have to do, it's got a little drops right here. Spray right here and put the molding together. This is better than the super glue, guys, okay? You see how fast it is? I just put in like this and already attached. You see that? So this is nice. You can put more glue on the other side, but I don't do it because I don't want the people to see the glue. Tight this one, put it in the bag, and you can reuse it more and more times, okay? So you don't let it dry outside, that's good. Okay, now that one is ready to fix it. Now what we're gonna do is pull this one on this way and put it inside. You see that? Push it with your finger. This one, and you see, and your patch is already done. So on this way you don't see this part of the cut. This one is going to be covered by the glass on this way, and you see, it's fixed. Okay, even you got a big cut, the same way, just pull it, put some glue, let it dry, and push it in, and that's it, and you're gonna have a nice patch right there. Okay guys, so I'm gonna set the glue now. We're ready, so let me make a little cut because I have to just prepare the glue, and I'll be right back. Okay, see you next. We're ready to set the glue. You got it, primer already dries and everything. Now I'm gonna set the glue on the bottom first and the other part on the glass, because if I don't want to have any problem, it's better. But remember, you want to go on this way, you have to follow just the same way. You're gonna go down here close to the bin number and just go straight crossing on this way and go over here. Okay, but I'm gonna set that one over there. So I'm gonna start working here. So the goal is make, this one is really long, but I don't know if I can make it. Careful with the bin number. Use a little piece I have left for the other job we did before, and I think we finished. It's very small. I don't think I can make it with that. It's just not much. You know why? Maybe. straight. Try. I don't think so. Because this thing drives very fast, so careful here. Yeah, that was enough. Good. I don't have to open another one just for that little piece. Okay, so let me put that little bit close, and we're almost there. Close this bit a little bit right here. Remember, this glue is faster, really, really fast. I don't want to block the drain. Remember, don't block your drains. Water drain, the water has to run free on this side, okay? That's why you cannot put too much on the bee. Alright guys, let's start. You see the moldings? They attach. When I use the super glue, even when it's hot, they don't dry that fast. This is really nice. Now my windshield doesn't, the old one doesn't have this one, the heater one. This one does, but the car doesn't have the connection, so you have to leave those wires inside. Alright, we got it one right there. See, my moldings make the tune perfect. I should be cut a little more, but it's okay. I can fix that one. You see, I don't have to block the train channel. Now remember, when you remove the rust with this kind of metal, you know, just to clean it up, usually we have to use another kind of primer, okay? For the other one, there's like a little silver or green, but the manufacturer, when I asked, they say we can use this one. So they say now the primer can be used for the metal and the glass. So because in the past, remember, we have to use, we gotta clean the metal for the rust problem, put the other primer, wet it, let it dry, and just put the black primer. But now it's supposed to all is in one step. Alright, so I'm just following the manufacturing instructions. Maybe the body shops there say maybe not, but I'm following the instructions because the scratches there's not too much, maybe a teeny ones, but maybe if it's the big area, that's it, that's not my job. Okay guys, so we finished. So I just put all parts together, we finished. See you next shot. I'm gonna use the line again. We go for the 9, almost 10, so I think you see the you know, the 96 XN96 looks good for probably 10 times, but depending how you stretch the line. Okay, so see you next shot guys, let's go.